biggest of Bill of Rights? Municipal?
Primaries.
This is Street Smarts,
California?
The Bill of Rights.
a game show on the streets
My goodness, didn't even hesitate!
where contestants are rewarded for their knowledge.
Not worthy! Take it!
Here,
You
you
earned
can
this.
run the game show now.
Well, she guessed correctly, and the only $20 goes
She struck gold, ladies and gentlemen. She has struck gold.
Just take it! Just take it all!
Championship.
Hey there, Selena Lowe's here with
Uncle Sam!
Uncle Sam. Can you believe it's been a whole year filming Street Smarts?
Well, time flies when you're making money.
Actually, I think it's the kids that have been taking the money from you. Give them this bag.
Let's not talk about that.
Well, today we are back at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library with a special episode of Street Smarts. We brought back some of our winning contestants to see if any of them can win.
$100! That's right. The stakes are higher, which means the questions are tougher. So let's see if anyone can take the title of Street Smarts Champion!
Woo! And maybe take some of your money.
Told you not to talk about that, Selena.
Here are the special championship episode rules. There are a total of 8 questions. The first 4 questions are worth $5. The next 3 questions are worth $10. And the final question is worth $50. If someone is stuck on a question, they can pay me $3 for a clue, or they can pay $5 to ask for help from a friend or parent. Once someone answers incorrectly, that's it, they are eliminated. But as usual, they get to keep all of the cash that they earned up to that point.
Who do we have here today?
Riley.
Riley.
Riley's back!
My name's Timothy.
Sophia.
Sophia.
Elle.
Rocco.
You ready to rocko this game?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
Question 1. According to the Declaration of Independence, all men are endowed or given their unalienable rights by.
Their creator.
Yes.
You are endowed with your first $5!
God.
God. The creator, God.
Yes.
That is
the
correct!
correct answer.
There is your first money!
God the Creator.
God the
Oh,
creator.
even with the creator, that is right!
Nice
Well
job.
done! Off to a hot start.
Nice job.
Coming out strong. I'm sort of shaking. My hands are shaking.
Knees are shaking.
Oh, I gotta get out of here. No, I'm shaking.
Question number 2. This famous phrase is not found in the Constitution. A, separation of church and state. B, we the people. Or C, habeas corpus shall not be suspended.
Can I have a clue? I'm gonna buy a clue. I'll give Uncle Sam some clue tax money.
And now we're talking. Oh, it's $3
Oh, yeah,
for
I
the
forgot about
championship
this one.
round. Uncle Sam didn't forget, that's for sure.
This phrase was found in a letter to Danbury Baptist Association written by Thomas Jefferson.
Separation between church and state. Separation of the church and state. A. Separation of church and state.
A is the correct answer.
Way to use
Yes,
that
there you
clue.
go.
A. Separation of church and state.
That is the correct answer, so give her a
It's gonna
clap.
separate you from these $5. So Timothy, what'd you do with all that money you took from me last time?
You should probably invest in something that will get you more money. So you can invest in more things to get yourself more money, and then you can pay for stuff.
6 months later.
You don't want to know.
Question number 3. The 4th Amendment of the Constitution explicitly states that the government must have this in order to search through and take private property. A, probable cause. B, absolute certainty. Or C, improbable cause.
It's probable cause, right? You have to have probable cause for
Yeah.
a warrant to issue.
Yes.
That's a very probable answer
That
because you just got
is.
$5 more in.
A. Probable cause.
A, probable cause is the correct answer. Nice job.
Correct.
Nice.
Probable cause.
Probable cause is correct.
Probable
That's
cause.
the correct answer.
Coming in high with another $5.
There you go. How are you feeling so far?
Still nervous. It's a whole new different ball game out here.
It's a whole new ball game out here.
The championship round for you, Rocco. Question 4. According to the Constitution, which governmental body can declare war?
I'm gonna buy a clue.
Can I have a clue?
May I please have a clue?
Of course you
You
can.
may indeed.
This group consists of 2 chambers and is the only law-making body of the United States at the federal level.
Well, I know the 2 chambers are the Senate and the House of Representatives, but let's see. Congress. Is it the House of Representatives?
No, unfortunately, it is not the House of Representatives.
The legislative branch?
The legislative branch.
Also known as Congress. Congress is the only one that can declare war, and I do declare you are $5 richer, El. So I'm curious, Sophia, what'd you do with all that money you took from me last time?
I put it in a savings account.
Wow.
Savings account.
That's really good. Timothy, this question's value is now
1. Alexander Hamilton, $10 could be yours.
question number 5. The most common method of adding an amendment to the Constitution requires approval from both houses of Congress and from A, 3/4 of state legislatures, B, 3/4 of the president's cabinet, or C, 3/4 of Supreme Court justices.
Can I buy a clue?
Can I get a clue?
Of course
As
you
a
can.
matter of fact, you can.
This method involves the states.
A, 3/4 of the state legislature.
3/4 of the state legislature.
That is the correct
Stated
answer.
correctly, and that was a 3 for 10 deal.
Yeah,
3/4 of states legislators.
that is correct. The cannabis full 10.
$10 richer for Rocco.
Nice, Rocco.
Rockin' with Rocco. Rockin' with Rocco.
Question 6. The Electoral College is responsible for electing the president. Who is responsible for electing the vice president?
Can I have a clue?
I'm gonna buy a clue.
I will get another clue.
Absolutely.
It is the same for electing the president.
The Electoral College. The Electoral College.
The Electoral College.
That is correct. Man, that clue's a good one. Elle, I've been wondering, what'd you do with all that Uncle Sam money you got last time?
I invested it and I'm making bags to sell.
You invested it in your own bag-making company?
Yeah.
That's insane!
That is amazing.
My goodness, I cannot wait to tax your small business. I'm glad you're taking it so well.
Question 7. This political body has the power to draft articles of impeachment against the president and other government officials.
The judicial branch?
The judicial branch.
Oh, it is not the judicial branch!
I will use my last clue.
Yeah, now we're talking.
This legislative body has the most members.
The House of Representatives.
Yes!
Ding, 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 ding! You got it!
It's the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives.
Representing the right answer! Ding, ding, ding! $10. That was awesome. You knew it. You knew it. So well, Elle.
What?
So well, Elle.
Yes.
Give it up for Rocco! High five, dude! Don't leave Uncle Sam hanging. There we go. Hey, well done!
Nice.
Good job, Timothy. Selena, do you know what time it is?
No.
No!
No.
Well, I have $50 left in my hand to give, which means it's time for the final question!
There are 3 court levels in the U.S. judicial branch. Name the 3.
I don't know. I don't.
Supreme, District, and
I know it's District, Supreme, and
3, 2, 1.
municipal.
I think it's District, Supreme, and Appellate.
We have a Street Smarts champion! No! Oh my goodness, Al! did amazing.
This is so cool. I'm so excited.
Any shout outs? Anything?
To my mom, she studied with me.
Shout out to the mom.
Today, we reviewed America's foundational documents. The Declaration of Independence was a landmark document unique to the United States of America. It spelled out principles for good government, how King George III's oppressive rule did not meet that standard, and a formal declaration of the 13 colonies' independence from Great Britain. The Declaration asserted the fundamental principle that all men are endowed or given unalienable rights by God. The Constitution sought to create a system of government based on the principles in the Declaration. It was written by several of the Founding Fathers in 1787 and became the supreme law of the land in 1788. The Constitution established the federal government structure. The Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution and outlines our inherent human rights. For example, the Fourth Amendment recognizes our right to private property and says that the government must have good reason before they search your property. Additionally, the Constitution lays out the structure of our government by describing its three distinct branches: the legislative, executive, and judicial branches. The legislative branch's main job is to propose and vote for laws. It is made up of two chambers, the Senate and the House of Representatives, which are called Congress and have various powers and responsibilities. According to the Constitution, Congress has the power to declare war, while the House of Representatives has the sole power to draft articles of impeachment against the president and other government officials. The executive branch is led by the president and includes the vice president and the cabinet. Its main responsibility is to enforce laws. The Constitution gives the Electoral College the responsibility of electing the president and vice president. The judicial branch's main role is to interpret the law as it's written in the Constitution in case of a legal dispute. It comprises the federal court system, which includes district courts, appellate courts, and the highest court in the nation, the Supreme Court, also known as the Court of Last Resort. Fun fact, the phrase separation of church and state is not found in the Constitution. The term was actually pulled from a letter from Thomas Jefferson to the Danbury Baptist Association of Connecticut in 1802. The freedoms we enjoy as Americans come from and are explained and protected by the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution.
What do you mean
course
I
I
can't
want
be
3 pieces of
president?
jelly
I'm Uncle
beans.
Sam. I take all the
on,
money.
where's the order
How
at?
can
Wait,
you
wait,
possibly-
What are you guys doing? We're supposed to be finishing this episode.
Cancel the jelly beans. Well, what a day, what an episode, and what a year. And we have crowned our first ever Street Smarts champion.
Oh, yes, it has been a great year, and a huge shout out to everyone who's been watching Street Smarts and learning all about civics with us. It's been a blast.
And we want to thank everyone who participated and took money from Uncle Sam.
Like me.
Oh, I'm not gonna let it bother me. But there are more Street Smarts episodes to come. Who knows? Maybe the next Street Smarts champion could be you.
Until then, stay smart.
Stay Street Smarts.
All right, so where's the 3 cases of jelly
Can't be
beans?
president? Oh, yeah. Now what are you gonna spend it on?
Probably investing it again.
Oh, she's gonna get more bags. Are you gonna have Uncle Sam's face on the bags? Just have my face, like that.
But do you still stand by that message of saving and investing?
Yes,
right?
I plan on it.
Why are you nervous?
Because I still want to embarrass myself on TV.
If anyone's gonna embarrass themselves, it's
It's gonna be
definitely
Uncle
Selena.
Sam.
Absolutely
Uncle Sam.
Selena. Pretty certain it's
Uncle
gonna be
Sam.
Selena.
Okay,
See?
all right.
Hearing cases?
A. The king?
I'm so sorry.
I still think the president's.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
I don't know.
Take a guess.
Constitution?
No.
First Amendment.
This is Street Smarts,
Nice to see you guys again.
a game show on the streets
How does it feel to be back?
Feels good.
Feels good.
Hoping to get some redemption today.
where contestants are rewarded for their knowledge.
I'm here for a second try.
There you go.
That's what redemption is all about.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Street Smarts Redemption.
Hey y'all, Selena Lewis here, back again with
U to the N to the C-L-E. That's right, you know it's me, your favorite uncle, Uncle Sam, and we're back at the Richard Nixon Presidential Library for a special redemption episode of Street Smarts.
That's right. Throughout the year, we've had many winners and some that came up just a tad bit short. We brought some of them back here today to give them another shot at Uncle Sam's money.
Well, we'll see. The stakes are higher, which means the questions are tougher. So let's see if any one of them can make a Street Smarts comeback!
Uncle Sam, come back. It's this way.
Oh, sorry, Selena.
Here are the special redemption episode rules. There are a total of 8 questions. The first 4 questions are worth $5. The next 3 questions are worth $10. And the final question is worth $20. If someone is stuck on a question, they can pay me $3 for a clue, or they can pay $5 to ask for help from a friend or parent. Once someone answers incorrectly, that's it. They are eliminated. But as usual, they get to keep all the cash that they earned up to that point.
And remind us what your name is again.
Marlena.
Marlena! Back on the show.
Luke.
Vivian.
Christina.
My name is Logan.
Logan! Back at it again.
Okay, question number 1. There's no clue that's provided, but I think this question will jog some memory from previous episodes that you were on. Sounds good?
Okay.
Okay. The executive branch is responsible for carrying out and enforcing laws.
Appointing Supreme Court justices and ambassadors, and
A, choosing state governors. B, declaring war. Or C, making treaties.
Okay, so I know this might have been the one that I got wrong last time, because I remember this question. Making treaties.
That is correct!
Speaking of treaties, there's some treaties for you right there. Oh, take a big breath. There you go.
Redemption!
This amendment to the Constitution states that all persons born or naturalized in the U.S.
Oh, she knows. She knows what it is.
This amendment to the Constitution states that all persons born or naturalized in the U.S. are citizens of the United States.
The 14th Amendment.
Oh, yes!
Give me that $5! Let's go! Already redeemed herself from the last episode.
It's the 14th Amendment.
That is correct. It is the 14th Amendment.
Redemption!
This group believed that states were better at handling certain issues and needs of their residents than the federal government, and created a system of federalism to respect the rights of states. A, the King of England. B, the Founding Fathers. Or C, the super lawyers.
B, the Founding Fathers.
That is the right
Found
answer.
it! Speaking of Founding Fathers, there's your George Washington.
Redemption!
Just as the president leads the executive branch in the federal government, this person leads the executive branch in the state governments.
Governor.
Very good.
Oh, I made my heart skip a beat. Yes, it is the governor. And there is your first $5, Marlena. You redeemed it. We almost thought you weren't going to,
Yeah.
but you did it.
The 14th Amendment of the Constitution guarantees that all persons born in the U.S. are citizens, except those born to A, a foreign diplomat, B, a convicted felon, or C, a bankrupt landowner.
I'm gonna buy a clue on this one.
Can I get a clue?
Of course
Oh,
you
as a
can.
matter of fact, you can.
This person is usually an official agent of another country.
A foreign diplomat.
Foreign diplomat.
A foreign diplomat?
A foreign diplomat.
That is the correct
Give him
answer.
$5 more there. Let's go, Logan.
Question 3, worth $5. True or false? When citizens vote for president and vice president, they are voting directly for their candidate.
Can I ask for help from an adult?
Of course you can.
Absolutely.
False.
That is the correct answer.
There we go.
Thanks, Dad.
There you go. Yeah.
False.
False. False. That is the correct answer.
Didn't need any help on that one.
Question 4. The Articles of Confederation were replaced by the Constitution because the Articles, A, made the federal government too ineffective, B, gave power back to the king, or C, were difficult to understand?
A, made the federal government too weak.
Wow. Wow. How do you feel about that?
I felt pretty good about that one.
Aren't you gonna ask me how I feel? I don't like it. I don't like losing my money.
Made the federal government too ineffective.
There we go. We're gonna take it because that's the right answer.
A, made the federal government too ineffective.
You know what to do. You know what to do.
You know what's not ineffective? All those answers you just keep giving out and taking my money. My goodness.
Question 5 has now increased to $10. Question number 5. In order to become a U.S. citizen, a foreigner must hold a green card for at least 5 years. A green card grants them the status of A, permanent resident, B, conditional resident, or C, conditional citizen.
Can I buy a clue?
Can I have a clue, please?
I'm going to need to buy a clue.
Oh, I love music in my ears.
This term emphasizes the lasting nature of their stay.
Conditional citizen, C.
That's a great guess, but that's the incorrect answer.
B, conditional resident?
Oh, it is not B. I'm so sorry.
Permanent resident?
Permanent is the right
Permanent as this $10 bill is in your hand. Well done, Malena! Yeah! I think it really changed the tenor of this episode. Because it's a 10. 10. All right.
All right, ready to
yeah.
win another 10? Yes. Okay, all right.
We'll see.
Question 6. Separation of powers often refers to the 3 branches of federal government, but power is also divided up between the states and the federal government. This system is called...
Can I get help, please?
Yes.
I don't know that one, so can I ask for help from a parent?
Absolutely, you can.
Federalism.
That is the answer!
Oh! That's for 10 deal. Oh, she was going for a hug. She was going for a hug. Yeah, come back for the hug. There we go. Oh, I love it.
Federalism?
Yes!
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct. And another Hamilton for you, good sir.
Federalism?
Yes! Nice job!
Ding, ding, ding. Go, Mom! Up top. Amazing job.
Thank you!
Yeah, absolutely.
Question number 7 is also worth $10. In a presidential election, the number of electoral votes that each state gets is determined by which 2 factors?
The number of citizens in the state?
Ooh,
Great guess.
it was a great guess, but it is not the right
correct
answer.
The Senate and the House of Representatives.
We're gonna do
The total number of House and Senate representatives?
Yes, that is the right
Look
answer.
at the total numbers. There's add another 10 to your score. Amazing. Well done. Wow. Do you know what time it is now?
I don't know. Is it time for the
Final question?
That's right. It's time for the final question.
Yes!
Can you believe you made it?
No.
Well, you better believe it. You're here. And if you answer this question right, you'll be the owner of this nice, crisp Andrew Jackson $20 bill.
That does look nice. Here we go. If no candidate wins the majority of the electoral votes, who chooses the president and who chooses the vice president?
Okay, wild guess. Does the,
Senate chooses the president?
and the House of Representatives choose the vice president?
Oh, that was so close. That was so close. That was very
You gotta
close.
flip-flop them.
Yes.
That's okay. Yeah, these are tough questions. It's actually the House of Representatives elects the president in that scenario, and the Senate elects the vice president. But you made it all the way to the end. You won a lot of money. Redemption!
American citizens have rights and privileges that are protected by our system of free government. As citizens, it is our responsibility to know, understand, and participate in the system in which we live. Citizenship describes the relationship between an individual and his or her country. The Founding Fathers were influenced by ideas about citizenship from ancient Greece and Rome. They used these ideas to establish the United States as a republic, which is a representative democracy where all citizens have equal legal and social status. An individual who is granted U.S. citizenship has, in essence, a deal with the country. They get certain rights, privileges, and protections that are allotted to all U.S. citizens in exchange for allegiance and responsibilities toward the country. Some of the benefits that U.S. citizens get to enjoy are freedom of speech, religion, the right to a fair trial, and the right to vote. The founders believed that these freedoms would best be protected in a system of federalism, which divides power among 3 levels of government: the federal, state, and local levels. This division of power prevents any one level from becoming too powerful. Citizens can participate and make their voices heard at each of these levels through elections. At the federal level, citizens play a big role in the direction of the country when they vote for the president and vice president. They do not, however, vote directly for the president and vice president, which is a power reserved for the Electoral College. Fun fact, the 14th Amendment guarantees that all persons born in the U.S. are citizens, except those born to a foreign diplomat.
Well, Uncle Sam, unfortunately none of our contestants were able to complete a comeback story.
Well, you know, Selena, they answered tough questions. They took my money.
True.
I'd say they all redeemed themselves.
I think you're right. We want to thank everyone who has enjoyed and joined Street Smarts along the way, learning a whole lot about the great US of A.
Oh, but there's more Street Smarts to come, and who knows? Maybe you'll be our next contestant on our next episode.
Until then, stay smart, stay Street Smarts.
This is better than school. I'm getting more of a history
Yeah,
lesson
there we
than I
go.
was there.
Hear that? You heard it here, folks. Street Smarts, better than school.
Harder than school.
Street Smart, harder than school. Your first Hamilton. How are you feeling?
Great.
Yeah, he is. You need to
Fantastic.
calm down, man. He's looking a little too
You're too
exuberant
energetic right now.
Too exuberant.
You
Just
can't
joking.
be up top.
Just
okay?
kidding.
Bring it down here. All right, remember, you still have clues.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Don't think I'll
What are
use them.
Who winked better?
I went like that.
Can you do it with
That
both
right
eyes?
Both eyes. It's just called closing your eyes.
No, that's not what I meant like...
I'm Selena winking.
Yes! There we go. She's got it.
Today's episode of Street Smarts Civics Edition is on the Declaration of Independence. Visit PragerUkids.com to download this handy and awesome infographic and play along. This is Street Smarts, a game show on the street where contestants are rewarded for their knowledge. Street Welcome to Street Smarts Civics Edition. I am your host, Kali Fontanilla with PragerU Kids, and we are here at the beautiful Santa Monica Pier, and we are going to see what kids know about the Declaration of Independence.
And I want you to have some fun with us. Let's go, America!
Okay, Uncle Sam.
Woohoo!
All right, so what is your name?
Ella.
All right, welcome to Street Smarts. We're going to be testing your knowledge on the Declaration of Independence. Yes, and the questions go from easy to hard. You can always buy a clue for $2. For $5, you can ask an adult. And as soon as you get a question wrong, you are eliminated. All right, first question. What is the name of the document America used to declare its independence from Britain?
Declaration of Independence.
Ella,
You got it. You got your first $5.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
What is the name of the document America used to declare its independence from Britain?
The Declaration of Independence.
There we go.
I feel like that's kind of a trick question.
Declaration of Independence.
There you go. That's right.
Nice job.
American independence?
Aw, it's the Declaration of Independence.
Declaration of Independence?
You got
You
it.
are
Good job.
correct.
The Constitution.
Oh,
The Declaration of Independence.
Say it loud, say it proud.
The Constitution.
Declaration of Independence.
Oh, she didn't complete. She didn't complete.
The full word.
You saved yourself. You saved it.
Question 2. What day do we celebrate America's Declaration of Independence? A, Memorial Day. B, the 4th of July. C, Cinco de Mayo. D, President's Day.
July.
Say it again.
The 4th of July.
Yes, she got it. She got it.
4th of July?
Woo!
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
good. I thought I would. I think that's my day.
B, July 4th.
Awesome. Jason got it. Yes.
Correct.
4th of July?
4th of July. She got it. 4th of July.
Memorial Day.
Oh, it's actually 4th of July.
July.
What year did Congress officially accept the Declaration of Independence? A, 1492, B, 1776, C, 1844, D, 1999.
1776.
That was a very confident 1776, America. Right? Yes, you have it right. Yes.
Sister feeding your answers. Where's
Here
the
we go.
wire?
I know.
1844.
Oh, that was such a good guess. You should have had a clue.
1776?
You got it. You got it. You got it.
I knew that was the year of science.
You've listened to Hamilton the musical, haven't you? I knew it.
B, 1776.
Man, this girl, she's making America proud right here.
Get a clue?
Okay, it's
That'll be
$2.
$2.
Give that money back to Uncle Sam.
Taxation without representation. But what are you going to do?
Here's your clue. It's math. The correct answer is 888 times 2.
Okay, hold on.
888 times 2, yeah.
1776.
You got it, yes.
That was
Ooh, she can
good,
do math in her head.
There's the 2 back and 1, 2,
2,
3 more.
Nice job.
Make
She's
it
good at
5.
math.
God bless America! And all that tax money. Oh, just kidding.
The Declaration of Independence states that all men are created blank with certain inalienable rights.
All men are created equal?
Equal.
I think on fire!
Yes, you are correct. All men are created equal. She's got
5
this.
more. Add it to the stack.
Woo!
Uncle Sam is crying. Usually I'm taking money out of pockets, not giving it.
Equal.
I love that. I love that.
Equal.
Yes, got it. She is correct. It is equal. Yes. You can now buy a cheap pair of sunglasses on this. Yeah, I know, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Gonna stick with the Ray-Bans for now.
Equal.
You got it. Jason's got it. Jason's got it, yes. Zaltar, do you know the answer?
Didn't think so.
All right, here we go. What are the 3 inalienable rights cited in the Declaration of Independence? A, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. B, peace, safety, and freedom. C, free healthcare, free housing, and free tacos.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
She got it. That was confident. That was confident. She got
I'm
it
not even
correct.
gonna count it anymore. There's
There's
5
more
more.
dollars. Woo.
Doing too good. Uncle Sam's going broke.
A, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
Oh man, I thought
Yeah, you are correct.
I thought it was free tacos.
Who taught you all this? Is it your teacher, your parents? Your teacher. Nice. Thank you to that teacher. 3, 4, 5.
Hey!
Yes, yes.
Ella,
She got it
Ella,
right.
A.
D.
Oh, he was so confident
Wow,
in
you were
that.
on a hot
Should've
streak.
won.
That's the problem. You got cocky. You got cocky. No.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? A, Thomas Jefferson. B, John Adams. She already thinks she...
It's over.
All right. Who teaches this girl?
Where's
Who's
the
your
wire?
teacher?
Where's the wire? Someone's feeding you. Mommy feeding her the answers.
Okay. All right.
Thomas Jefferson.
Man, you are making your teachers proud. You're making your mom proud.
You're
making
making your
America
country
proud.
proud.
Yeah, say it confidently.
There you go.
Thomas Jefferson. You got it right.
correct.
That is correct. Thomas Jefferson.
2 back, 3 more.
Woo.
Makes it 5 greenbacks.
All right. You got a crowd. Look at
Coming
this.
close. Look at this.
There-
Look
okay,
at this. No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure.
All right. You can buy a clue. It's $2.
Thomas Jefferson?
This girl, you are correct. You are correct. Yeah,
Buy
I
a
know.
clue,
I know.
Polly. Very funny. She's just cleaning it up.
Doubting.
Are we getting hustled here,
2,
too?
3, 4, 5. The third part of the Declaration of Independence is a list of grievances or complaints. Who were those grievances against?
Huh?
So remember, the questions get harder, so you can buy a clue and you can also ask an adult. Okay, here's
All right.
$2. Give that money down to Sam.
$2 more.
America was seeking independence from this leader of a country. She's got it over there. She's like, oh, yeah. You want to ask an adult?
Yeah.
Okay, she wants to ask an adult for $5, so you have to give her $5.
All right, I'm going to need 5. Woo! Let me get it ran, make sure
All right,
everything's
is there
there.
an adult
All right.
that she can ask you guys? Is anyone going to rescue her on this question?
King of England.
Thank you. All right, she got rescued. Thank you so much. Woo!
Ooh, saved by the dog. 1,
She got her $5
2,
back.
3. I'm glad someone graduated 8th grade. 3, 4.
King George III?
She knew the third.
She knew the name.
I am impressed. Can I shake your hand? Good. Nice job.
It is a pleasure
Yeah.
to meet such an amazing patriot.
She hasn't even bought a clue yet. She hasn't even asked a
Kids at
parent.
home, we want you to be like Aslan.
King George.
You are making America proud. You really are. You really are.
Is that getting heavy? You need me to take some back?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
All right. We have our final question, which is worth $20. Here we go. Who was the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence? A. John Hickory, B. John Hancock, C. John Adams, or D. John Bon Jovi? You can buy a clue or ask a parent if you're not sure because it's $20.
John Adams?
Oh, you were so close.
Close.
Was it John?
John Hancock.
John
She
Hancock?
knew it.
You
She
knew
knew
it.
it.
was
She
the
knew
second
it.
guess. America! Woohoo! Good job, Aslan.
Who was the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence?
John Adams.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
It's John
So
Hancock.
close.
Did anyone else know that? John Hancock. All right. So, yeah, you'll never forget that now. She'll never forget
Did
that.
well.
Who was the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence?
John Hancock?
Say it loud and proud.
John Hancock.
John Hancock.
Her name.
She made it to the
We
end.
have a winner.
Yes.
Her name is Ella. I'm trying not to blow it away.
Just give it all.
And there
Just
you
give
go.
it all.
You get
Yeah,
you
there
just
you
take
go.
off.
Ella. Happy dance. Happy dance. The Declaration of Independence was a landmark document completely unique to the United States of America. It spelled out 3 things: principles for good government, how King George III's oppressive rule did not measure up to that standard, and a formal declaration of the 13 colonies' independence from Great Britain. In today's episode, we learned that the Declaration of Independence was originally drafted by Thomas Jefferson and adopted by the Continental Congress on July 4th, 1776. The introductory statement, including the preamble, announces the creation of a new country and proclaimed that all persons are created equal and have 3 unalienable rights: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Our founding fathers literally wanted us to be happy and free. The first person to sign the Declaration was John Hancock. His signature was so fancy and large that we still use his name to ask people for their signature today. Thanks to all our contestants for participating in today's episode of Street Smarts Civics Edition.
Y'all are true patriots.
Take it.
Give me that back. Come back, Cal. Street Smarts! Oh, God bless America and God save my soul!
What day do we celebrate America's Declaration of Independence?
Juneteenth?
I want you to earn some money! I'm gonna lose my hat! America! Today's episode of Street Smart Civics Edition is on citizenship in the United States.
Visit PragerUkids.com to download this sweet worksheet and play along.
This is Street Smarts, a game show on the streets where contestants are rewarded for their knowledge.
Street Smarts! Good job. Thank you, guys.
Nice, thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Street Smart Civics Edition. I'm your host, Selena Lewis, with
U to the N to the CLE, you bet it's me, it's Uncle Sam for PragerU Kids, and we are back here at the Richard Nixon Library to see what kids know about citizenship in the United States.
So, let's go ask some questions.
I reckon we should.
Here are the rules. There are a total of 8 questions. Each correct answer is worth $5. But the final question is worth $20. If someone is stuck on a question, they can pay Uncle Sam $2 for a clue, or they can pay him $5 to ask help from a friend or parent. Now, once someone answers incorrectly, that is it. They are eliminated. However, the good news is they get to keep all the cash that they earned up to that point. We are here with
Christina.
Are you excited to win some money?
Yes.
Answer some questions on citizenship?
Yes.
All right, she is ready. So let's get started with question number 1. Question 1. Citizenship describes the relationship between an individual and the blank he or she lives in. A, planet, B, house, or C, country.
C, country.
Bingo! First 5 in her hand.
I see
Super
what you mean.
awesome.
C, country.
Correctamundo.
Correct.
A, planet, B, house, or C, country.
Country.
First 5.
Blake is already on fire.
C, country.
Woo!
There
You are
you go.
correct. First $5,
$5.
Ellen. Woo!
Country. C.
She's seeing those $5 in her hand.
Country.
First 5.
Boom.
Christina, where are you from?
Orange.
And what brings you out here to the President Nixon Library Museum?
To be on PragerU Kids.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a golden answer right
popular
there.
now. We're
I
blowing
like
up.
that. I like that. Awesome. So with that said, you ready for question 2?
Yes.
Woo! All right. Question 2. Unlike a monarchy where most people are subject to a single ruler, the U.S. is a blank, a representative democracy where all citizens have equal legal and social status. A, continent, B, republic, or C, dictatorship.
B, republic.
Bingo! Give her another
Be
5.
correct, Christina.
C. We'll go C.
Dictatorship?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
that is
incorrect.
incorrect. Street Smart!
B, republic.
Be
Nice!
Republic.
A, continent, B, republic, or C, dictatorship.
Republic.
Give her a 5. Give her a 5.
All right, I'm giving her the 5. You take it. Good job. And-
Money.
Oh, woo! Got some sass.
Question 3. The founding fathers' ideas of citizens participating in a political system were greatly influenced by 2 ancient empires. Name 1.
The Roman Empire.
Roman Empire.
You want to ask a parent?
Yes.
All right. I'll take 5.
5.
Yep, it's 5 for asking a parent.
Roman Empire.
Correct!
Mom came
There
back
you
with
go.
$5.
The Greek.
Yes!
Woo!
Yes! Yes!
It's all Greek to me. Hey, $5, Alex.
Greek.
Wow! Greek! Do you know the other ancient empire?
Is it Greek?
Wow.
He knew them both. Oh, you don't get any more money for the second one. Sorry.
Question 4. Which of these is not a right guaranteed to citizens by the U.S. Constitution? A, the right to vote, B, the ability to run for office, or C, an affordable home?
B, the ability to run for office.
Ooh, that would be
Incorrect.
She's fanning it out. She's fanning it out.
fanning it. She's ready. A, the right to vote, B, the ability to run for office, or C, an affordable home?
C, an affordable home.
She hesitated, but she got it right.
She's got it.
She got it right. She got it correct.
I don't have a right to an affordable home,
Unfortunately not, Uncle
but I'm going to
Sam.
need it. She's taking all my money.
The right to run to office.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
that would
Alex,
be
that is incorrect.
Street
Smart!
An affordable home.
There we go, an affordable home. Give him that. All right, Hardy, are you ready for question 5?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. All right, question 5. Which of these is not a legal duty of being a citizen of the United States? A, paying taxes, B, knowing all 50 states, or C, doing jury duty?
Knowing all 50 states?
He's being correct right here.
He just keeps taking and taking and taking all the money.
Knowing all 50 states.
Nice. Give him
Man,
another
you
5.
sure know a lot of these questions.
B, knowing all 50 states.
B, knowing all 50 states.
Wow.
I mean, it would be helpful to know them all, but
Yeah,
no.
do you know them all?
Yes.
Do you know the capital?
Right now,
Yeah, there
on
you
the
go.
spot.
Go.
Oh, no, I can't think
just
of
kidding.
Alabama, Arkansas, Minnesota.
Let's go.
Question 6. According to the Constitution, only natural-born citizens are eligible for this public office.
The president.
Speaking of presidents,
Here's another
you
one.
got it right.
President?
That is correct.
She's like, let me
Speaking of
think about it.
President.
Woo! You were almost there.
I know. It's like,
So excited. Question 7. Which of the following is a requirement of foreign individuals when applying to become a naturalized citizen in the U.S.? A, have a relative who's a U.S. citizen. B, pass a civics test. Or C, memorize the Constitution.
B, pass the civics test.
Wow. Wow. Just another.
Dang it! Just take my money. Oh my goodness.
Pass a civics test.
He's passing these questions.
And you're passing these questions. My goodness.
Having a relative in USA.
Unfortunately, Hardy.
Correct. Oh,
No, unfortunately,
so
it's
close.
incorrect.
A, have a relative that's a U.S. citizen. I can't
It's
remember it.
okay, but A is not the
correct.
way. It's not the way.
What time is it?
I think it's time for the final question. It's the final question. Do-do-do-do.
And Christina, do you remember how much that was?
$35?
Ooh,
She
that
wants to take more
wants
than
more
just
than
the $20.
$20?
It's a $20 question. That means it's not going to be so easy, Logan. Here is the final question. This amendment to the Constitution states that all persons born or naturalized in the U.S. are citizens of the United States.
I really don't know this one. Can I don't know. First Amendment.
Oh,
Oh, I used to know this too. I don't know.
Take a guess.
take a
It's
guess.
the Constitution?
No, the answer is not the Constitution.
No, I don't know.
That's okay. Street smarts.
Uncle Sam, this amendment to the Constitution states that all persons born or naturalized in the United States are citizens of the United States.
Why, that would be none other than the 14th Amendment.
And that is indeed correct.
Street smarts.
Unfortunately, he doesn't win the $20 because it's already in his hand.
Oh, I win all the money come April. All the money.
In today's episode, we learned about citizenship in the United States. Citizenship describes the relationship between an individual and his or her country. The concept of modern citizenship actually originated in the ancient Greek and Roman empires. The founding fathers used those ideas to model the U.S. as a republic, which is a representative democracy where all citizens have equal legal and social status, as opposed to a monarchy where the population is subject to one ruler. The Declaration of Independence embodies this idea when it states, "All men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." An individual who is granted U.S. citizenship has, in essence, a deal with the country. They get certain rights, privileges, and protections that are allotted to all U.S. citizens in exchange for allegiance and responsibilities toward the country. Some of the benefits that U.S. citizens get to enjoy are freedom of speech, religion, the right to a fair trial, the right to vote, and the ability to run for office. However, in exchange for these privileges, a U.S. citizen is expected to obey laws, pay taxes, and participate in juries, also known as jury duty. The 14th Amendment guarantees that all persons born in the U.S. are citizens, except those born to a foreign diplomat. The process of a foreigner becoming a citizen is called naturalization, which includes being a permanent resident for 5 years, or 3 years if their spouse is a U.S. citizen. They also must pass a civics test, showing basic U.S. history and government knowledge. If they pass the test, they then participate in a naturalization ceremony, where they pledge an oath of allegiance to the United States of America, thus officially becoming a citizen of the USA. Fun fact, our founding fathers considered themselves citizen statesmen who answered the call of public service, putting the interests of the nation before their own, and returned to private life among their fellow citizens. George Washington was considered the epitome of this citizen statesman. Being a citizen of the United States is a unique honor and is best summarized when President Calvin Coolidge said, "To live under the American Constitution is the greatest political privilege that was ever accorded to the human race."
Thank you to all our contestants for participating in today's episode of Street Smart Civics Edition. I'm your host, Selena Lewis, with
Uncle Sam,
And a big shout out and thank you to the Richard Nixon Library for once again hosting us here on this wonderful episode of Street Smarts.
And until next time, we'll see you soon.
Peace.
I have a dog. His name's Kevin.
Up top. I love dogs.
That's
Uncle
so
Sam is a huge dog
cute.
lover. Just let the records state. You got it.
It's only question 2. It's only question 2.
Taking all of it.
At this point, we would like to take a side note. Any donations for this video will go to Uncle Sam in the future.
Uncle Sam's forever
Because
home.
I'm taking all of his money.
Oh!
Wow, we'll take one more.
I knew that one from the top of my head.
Wow, off the
He
top
knew
of
that
his
one
head.
from the top of his head.
How are you so smart?
I don't know.
You don't.
Today's episode of Street Smart Civics Edition is on the Office of President of the United States. Visit PragerUkids.com to download this sweet worksheet and play along.
This is Street Smarts, a game show on the streets where contestants are rewarded for their knowledge. Street Smarts! Oh, it's so great having you guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Street Smart Civics Edition. I'm your host, Selena Lewis, with
Uncle Sam.
and we are here in Long Beach, California to see what kids know about the office of the president.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's go find out.
Let's go!
Woohoo!
Here are the rules. There are a total of 8 questions. Each correct answer is worth $5, but the final question is worth $20. If someone is stuck on a question, they can pay Uncle Sam $2 for a clue, or they can pay him $5 to ask for help from a friend or a parent. Now, once someone answers incorrectly, that is it. They are eliminated. However, the good news is they get to keep all the cash that they earned up to that point. Here we have the one, the only,
Mateo.
Mateo!
Leonardo. Joshua.
Ian. Violet.
Violet! Hello. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Well, it's about to be green. Am I right?
Question 1. Where have American presidents lived beginning with John Adams in the 1800s?
Could I ask? Yeah.
Here is your clue. This place is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C.
The White House.
The White House, indeed.
The White House?
They have lived in Washington, D.C., specifically in the White House.
Specifically in the
got
White
the
House.
specific place
Love
and
it.
location.
The White House.
Oh, that is correct.
The White House.
The White House. The White House.
These presidents are going to live in your hand.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling confident and I'm feeling good.
Off to a good start.
Question 2. True or false? The founding fathers established the office of president partly because Americans didn't like the tyranny during King George III's reign. True.
Oh, true. Before you even gave him the mic.
True.
True.
I'm gonna say true.
And you would say
you're
correctly.
On to question number 3. A president can issue blank, which are intended to clarify or further explain laws and regulations passed by Congress. A, executive orders, B, constitutional amendments, or C, newspaper articles?
A, executive orders.
There you go. A is
Executive orders
correct.
is correct.
I'm gonna say constitutional amendment.
No.
That is not correct.
It is executive orders. Street smarts! Good job, Mateo. High five.
Mateo. Oh my gosh.
Does that have a clue?
Yes, you can. Here is your clue. Remember which branch of the government the president belongs to.
A, executive orders.
And that was a 2 for 5 deal. There you
Nice
go,
job.
sir.
A, executive orders.
Hey, is
Correct.
correct. And another $5 for
Nice
Ian.
Great.
Coming in hot with question number 4. Yeah.
4.
Halfway. Question 4. One of the ways the president enforces laws passed by Congress is through A, appointing officials to carry out laws, B, serving as a police officer, or C, executing anyone who breaks laws.
A, appointing officials to carry out laws.
A is correct.
A.
B, serving as a police officer.
Unfortunately, that is
That is
incorrect. No.
A, appointing officials to carry out laws.
Yes, you are officially $5 richer. Whoop, whoop.
A, appointing out officials.
There we go. Giving
Hey,
us 5, Uncle
again,
Sam.
another
Nice
5 for
job.
Ian. Whoop, whoop.
Nice job. All right, question number 5. Over time, the president's role has shifted from mainly executing the law to also blank legislation. A, spell checking, B, proposing, or C, ignoring.
Proposing.
Proposing is
Another
correct.
5.
B, proposing.
You would be correct, and another 5 for you, good sir.
Proposing.
He's correct.
Just take it.
Question 6. The Constitution gives the president the title of blank because of his role in defending the nation from threats and carrying out military policy.
I would like to buy a hint.
Yes, I will take $2.
Part of this title is given to the head of a tribe.
Huh.
You want to ask a parent?
Yeah.
All right.
Commander-in-chief. Okay, Commander-in-Chief.
Nice job, that is correct. Commander-in-Chief, yeah.
Commander-in-Chief.
Woo! We commanded that answer.
I'm gonna say leader.
You're gonna say leader, lock it in?
Leader. Lock it in.
All right.
Good guess, but unfortunately it is not
It's
that.
chief, right? Chief.
Commander-in-Chief. Commander-in-Chief.
Question number 7. Which foreign policy power does the Constitution give to the president? A, choosing leaders of other countries, B, negotiating treaties, or C, declaring war.
Negotiating treaties.
Negotiating treaties
You
is indeed.
negotiated that 5 pretty well.
B, negotiating treaties.
Didn't even need to think about it. And another 5 for you. Oh, hurting my pockets, Joshua.
Negotiating treaties.
Woo!
What time is it, Uncle Sam?
Time for the final question.
To fulfill a constitutional requirement, the president gives a speech every year about the current condition of the country. What is this speech called?
The inaugural speech?
So close. So close.
Constitutional speech?
Unfortunately, is not constitutional speech. That was a good guess, though.
Speech.
Constitutional speech? Good guess, but unfortunately, that is not it. $35 richer. Give it up for Joshua. Well done.
Unfortunately, none of our contestants were able to answer the final question.
Oh, sad day.
So I'm here to ask Uncle Sam the final question. To fulfill a constitutional requirement, the president gives a speech every year about the current condition of the country. What is the speech called?
Why, that is the State of the Union address.
That is correct. Unfortunately, Uncle Sam doesn't get any money because...
Who cares? I have it all.
Exactly.
In today's episode, we learned about the office of President of the United States, which dates all the way back to the founding of the country. American colonists were actually content to live under a king for many years. But Britain's tyrannical policies left many Americans with a bad taste in their mouths toward the entire British system, especially the idea of having a king as a ruler. The founders understood this when they created the office of the presidency during the 1787 Constitutional Convention. Many of the convention delegates primarily feared that the office of the presidency would become too powerful, so they created a position that had significant but limited powers. It was also widely understood that George Washington would be the first to fill the role, alleviating the delegates' fear. He had always demonstrated very little interest in acquiring power, making him the ideal first president of the United States. Being president comes with many responsibilities. Under the Constitution, he is the head of the executive branch and has the power to execute the laws passed by Congress. He chooses members of his cabinet as well as other officials to lead government departments to ensure they are run in accordance with the law. As time went on, the president's role shifted from merely executing the law to also proposing legislation. Whereas early presidents generally didn't present new laws, modern presidents run for office promising to put new laws into place. The president also plays a vital role in the lawmaking process and decides to sign or veto bills he receives from Congress. He is the commander-in-chief of the U.S. military, which includes defending the nation from threats and developing military strategy. He also has a major role in foreign policy, where he is responsible for negotiating treaties with other nations. To fulfill a constitutional requirement, the president gives the State of the Union address every year to Congress, which gives information about the current condition of the country. Fun fact, 31 of the 46 presidents to date have served in the military, including Andrew Jackson, Ulysses S. Grant, and Teddy Roosevelt. Presidents represent the nation and play a vital role in protecting its interests as well as the freedom of the people.
Thank you to all our contestants for participating in today's episode of Street Smart Civics Edition. I'm your host, Selena Lewis, with
Uncle Sam!
for PragerU Kids, and we will see you next time.
Hey, you wanna go check out that lighthouse?
Let's go check it out. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. That was insane. That was so good.
Both of us?
20 buckaroos,
You don't
Joshua.
want to leave me, do you? You don't want to leave me. You don't want to go to him. You want to stay with me. Hey, thanks for watching this episode. We hope you learned a lot. You know we have more, right? PragerU Kids is devoted to teaching what most schools aren't, our American values, history, and blessings. Watch more at PragerUkids.com, and parents, don't forget to subscribe.